What is up, guys? It is Jake here again, and today we're going to go ahead and play as Rumble in the top lane, or at least try, because I'm not the best Rumble. I don't think, and don't quote me on this because I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think that I've ever played as Rumble, literally. So I'm really sort of, I guess, curious to see how good he is. I know if you can play him well that you can actually dominate lanes and deal so much damage and become like ridiculously powerful towards the sort of late game or mid game at least. But again, I probably can't play him considering that I've never played him, and as a result I'm going to be looking for a decent gameplay, maybe not something too over the top, but either way, going to go ahead and wait here in the blue bush. And it looks like everyone else is actually in the game, so I guess that's a bonus. One thing to mention is, before the fact that we have to start, is the fact that because I've never played Rumble before, I've actually opted to play just a normal game rather than a ranked game like I normally do. And hopefully that's okay. I'm really not sure. I didn't want to go into a ranked game with a champion I've never played before, especially someone like Rumble, who actually probably takes some sort of skill to play, I imagine. But yeah, I'm going to try and sort of play it anyway and see what happens. To go through the teams, obviously myself as Rumble in the top lane. We actually have an Azir in the mid lane, which is the first time I've actually played with an Azir, which is obviously a bonus. We have a Rengar jungle and an Alistar Caitlyn on the bottom, and they're running with a Nocturne jungle. They also have an Azir mid, which is the first time I've played against an Azir as well, so that's going to be something new for me, Azir and Azir. And hopefully our Azir can actually get sort of, I guess, in the lead. That would be a bonus for us. They have a Jax in the top lane and a Draven Kayle on the bottom. So I guess we'll see how well this one goes again, guys. I'm going to go ahead and come into lane. I'm going to get a point in Flame Spitter, the Q. And Jax actually is not in lane as of yet. He is now sort of waiting in the bush for some reason. He started with a Doran's Blade, so he's going a little bit there for the offensive, which is perfectly fine for Jax, and I did really expect that. So hopefully he doesn't go too aggressive and kill me early, because that would be rather annoying. And I'm not sure as to why he's being so defensive here. I'm actually going to go ahead and put a ward in this bush. I don't really want to be getting ganked here early. If I fall behind to Jax early, I think we might struggle a little bit here. And I'm just going to go ahead and put down a little bit of damage. I'm going to get a point in the E here, guys, and I need to really focus on getting my rage up a little bit. Oh, I don't even know what it's called. I think it's called rage. And we're actually going to go ahead and just burn it up like this. Unfortunately, I think with Rumble is the fact that you actually push the wave kind of when you farm with your I'm going to go ahead and dodge that actually, which is a bonus. Nothing really I could do. Nocturne came up. Unfortunately, Nocturne is top. First Blood is going to go down, which is never a good thing. Azir is going to drop to Azir, but Azir is going to get the redemption kill on Azir, which is so weird to commentate. But I'm actually going to go ahead and just move into lane here. Unfortunately, I did drop to Nocturne First Blood there, which is never a good thing. Or to Jax rather, with Nocturne's help. Granted, he only landed a Q, but I'm pretty sure that he has that at level 2, which deals quite a lot of damage. I imagine I should really have looked at the death thingy, my bobby. Anyway, doesn't matter. Moving into lane, guys. Hopefully we can actually still do something, despite the fact, obviously, we are potentially going to struggle off of the back of that. 0-1-9 farm. Jax is actually out farming us here. I'm actually going to go ahead and just keep my bar up, I guess. There we go. Bonus. I'm really not sure. Jax is taking quite a while to get back into lane, which I guess is okay for me, but I don't really want to be falling behind too much again. As I said, hopefully we can actually do okay, despite the fact that Jax is going to be really strong. I'm actually going to go ahead and put down just a little bit of damage. I don't really take off too much at the moment, which is never a good thing. And unfortunately, he is now level 4, which is also not really a good thing. I'm going to go ahead and do nothing here. And unfortunately, I'm actually not doing too well. Azir, unfortunately, has picked up another kill on Azir, which is never a good thing. I'm going to go ahead and just put down a little bit of damage there. Unfortunately, again, another kill coming out for their team. Kayle picking up the kill on the bot lane. Alistair picking up Draven, though, so I guess that works out okay to some extent. And I'm going to go ahead and take this. And we're actually doing quite a lot of damage, despite the fact that we are a little bit behind there. He's going to pop a health potion, and I'm going to go ahead and just wait. What? What is this turret on? Kayle has picked up yet another kill, though. Unfortunately, Azir isn't really doing too well in that mid lane, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful there. Going to put down a little bit more damage here. And he's actually going to go ahead and burn flash here, which is obviously a bonus for me. I'm going to go ahead and push this into wave. And unfortunately, I can't actually get him, which is a bit unfortunate, but that's perfectly fine. We ended up burning his flash, and I still have mine, so I should be able to actually do something maybe when he comes back to lane. I'm really not sure. Really not sure again how to play. Azir, unfortunately, is getting a little bit sort of trashed by their Azir, which is never going to be good for our team. I'm actually going to go ahead and back off here. Jax obviously has Ignite and not Teleport, which I thought was a little bit weird. I probably should have taken Teleport myself, but again, I was feeling a little bit uncomfortable on the champion, so I went for the sort of damage aspect rather than the not damage aspect. Anyway, moving on. I'm going to get a Ruby Crystal here and pick up a couple more health potions. I'm also going to get a couple of wards just to be safe. And I'm actually going to walk back into lane here. Jax looks like he is pushing a little bit. He does have double Dorans though, so he is going for the lane dominance. As well as the fact that he's kind of Jax. Once he hits 6, I might struggle a little bit. Although I guess my 6 is pretty strong as well. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Moving into lane here, it doesn't really matter. I really do need to keep my rage bar up. It really is that simple. I'm going to go ahead and just come into lane like this. And unfortunately, that level 6 has just took off so much damage, which is a bit unfortunate, but it doesn't really matter. Unfortunately, I'm actually going to go ahead and miss that here. And I'm going to go ahead and do this, and do this. And we should get most of these creeps, if not all of them. We did miss a couple, actually, to be fair. I'm going to go ahead and pop a couple of health potions here. I'm also going to pretend that, or not pretend, I'm actually going to go ahead and say that Jax is missing, because, well, he's missing. Would make sense. And I'm actually going to go ahead and there we go. Just going to go ahead and drop the punch for the kill. Really not sure though. I'm going to have to go ahead. I really want to farm this up, but I'm scared that Nocturne will come. I'm actually going to go ahead and push it up anyway. I'm going to be a boss. What's the point in having balls if you don't use them? Here we go, push this up here, and this should be okay. I'm going to go ahead and go back now. I can actually get nothing. I can get some boots. I don't know if that would really help, or I should wait for my haunting guys. I'm not too sure. I'm actually going to go ahead and get boots. There we go. Just make my mind up. And pick up another couple of health potions. Why not? I'm actually going to wait for a third one here. We did end up picking up that kill then. Anyway, he did pop Ignite as well, which is always a bonus. Going to get the third ability there. And I'm actually going to go ahead and come back into lane here, stacking up my rageometer meter, whatever it's called. I'm not really sure as to what this is, whether it's like rage or energy or flameness. I don't know, have no idea. Moving swiftly on, guys. He is unfortunately not really pushing at the moment, which is never a good thing. He has a little bit of ability power, which is also probably not the best thing in the world for him, but I'm going to go ahead and pick this up like this. I'm also then going to go ahead and just drop down there, and I'm also going to go ahead and just oops. There we go. We're going to go ahead and just make sure that I get that big creep. He was trying to protect against it, I think. I'm not too sure, but he is taking quite a lot of damage now, which is obviously a bonus for me at least. I'm going to go ahead and go like this. And I'm actually going to go ahead and continue to move on here. I'm really not sure as to what I'm supposed to do. I could really have used my ultimate in that situation, but unfortunately, I'm not really sure as to what's going on there. That isn't on me, fortunately, but again, unfortunately, Jax kind of backed off there, and I accidentally overcooked it. And of course, then I couldn't use my abilities, which is never a good thing. I'm going to go ahead and ping that he is actually missing here. I'm not sure as to where he's going exactly, but I'm going to go ahead and push this up here. Hopefully we can push it up pretty fast. And there we go. I'm not sure again as to where he has gone. This is a little bit weird, I guess. I want to come mid, but he seems like he's potentially going to be very strong. And I'm going to go ahead and just rage bar it up again. Draven unfortunately has dropped to Rengar, or Rengar's dropped to Draven rather. Which again is a bit unfortunate. We do have to be a little bit careful here because it could potentially turn out very bad for us if they keep giving kills away. Unfortunately, the team isn't really doing too well at the moment, so I guess it's not really that bad. Unfortunately for me, I'm actually going to go ahead and just toast him like this. And I'm also going to go ahead and toast him again. Going to get another point in the queue there, and hopefully I can potentially dive him, to be fair. There we go. We're actually going to go ahead and pick up the kill under the turret. He's also going to go ahead and burn Flash as well, which is obviously a bonus for us. I'm not sure as to why he burnt Flash. It was kind of GG. As soon as I jumped onto him, there wasn't really much that he could do. He was going to go down, so I'm really not too sure as to why he decided to burn his summoner. But regardless, we did end up picking up the kill yet again. So despite dropping down there, and despite Jax going 1-0 early in the game, we have now picked it back up. 2-1 for us, guys. Unfortunately, the team is not doing too well, as I said, though, so we should actually maybe go and help them at some point. I'm not sure if I can help them at the moment, which is a bit unfortunate. It probably would be best for me to just continue to farm up a little bit. And maybe sort of get into late game pretty strong, and hopefully then I can actually do something in team fights, because our team fights with regards to Rumble versus Jax will probably be better for Rumble, especially on the basis that I can do heavy AoE damage, whereas Jax is a very sort of single target person. So Caitlyn is potentially going to struggle against the Jax, but we will probably counteract that with the amount of damage that we can do. So, and I'm going to go ahead and just do this and put down some damage and put down some more damage, and unfortunately I overcooked it yet again. Why not? Overcook for the win. Gonna go ahead and just continue to play it up a little bit here. There we go. I'm actually going to go ahead and burn my Flash here. And unfortunately, Nocturne did come in with his ultimate there, which is never a good thing. No all Nocturne, obviously, I would say that, but it's kind of obvious. Azir is now coming up, which is never a good thing. I actually have, like, full HP, so I'm not sure as to why he's coming up. Really, really silly there. Wasted kind of a journey. And unfortunately, Draven has picked up yet another kill. Rengar is going to get that shutdown, though, so that's going to be a bonus. Double kill for Rengar, picking up the kill on Kayle as well. So really, really well played to him there. And I'm actually going to go ahead and just cook this up here. Nice and toasty. Nice and toasty. I'm overcooked. I'm overcooked. There we go. I don't even need to do anything. It's so easy. Rumble is way too strong. I'm sorry, but this is absolutely ridiculous. I think I'm going to play more Rumble more often, to be fair. This is ludicrous. I have no idea as to how I'm doing so much damage. I have a lot of armor penetration, I guess, which is, is a good thing. Or magic penetration, rather. Armor penetration would be kind of useless, but moving on. Really not sure as to what I'm supposed to do exactly. I really want to build... what do I want to build? They have a lot of AD, but they also have Kayle and Azir. I'm not really sure how strong Azir is, but I'm actually going to go ahead and build a Seeker's Arm Guard here. I'm also going to get another health potion and make my way back into lane. And I'm going to go ahead and ping that Jax is missing. Despite the fact that he died, he could go straight from spawn to another lane and potentially gank. He doesn't have teleport, which I guess is a bonus, but he is now back in lane. We are level 11 versus level 9, so we should be doing really, really well here. I'm not too sure if he burned Ignite in that exchange. I'm pretty sure that he did, but I'm not 100%, so that's probably not the best thing in the world. He's actually going to go ahead and run away like that, which is obviously a bonus for me. So we've got now the sort of fear factor, which is always a good thing. It does kind of limit his farming potential and such, which I guess is a bonus. Unfortunately, we just missed that. Nocturne is now coming up yet again, which is obviously not a good thing here. No, that's so annoying. That's so annoying. I keep overcooking myself. I threw away about 7 kills by overcooking myself. It really is that simple. It's rather annoying. I can see. What can he do? Azir is coming up. I do know that. And I'm going to go ahead and actually move into nowhere. And there's nothing that he can do. So really, really easy there. A little bit of a poor gank. I can obviously see him, which is a bonus. So I'm actually going to go ahead and Azir is actually going to flash into top lane here. And Azir's now back in the top lane as well, which I guess is a bonus. I'm actually going to go ahead and pick that up here. That's OP. That is OP. Well, it's not really OP, I just don't know his abilities. So unfortunately, he did actually pick up the kill there, which is obviously never a good thing. I guess it's not good playing against someone you don't know how he works. Also, I had Azir in my lane and he had Azir, but his Azir is actually 3-1, which means that he's a lot stronger than Az is. Az only has a Fiendish Codex, which is not really going to do anything. One bonus from that is the fact that we did actually pick up Drake as a result, which I guess is a good thing. And don't really know. I'm actually going to go ahead and move, and he's going to... What was that flash? What was that flash? I've got no idea. And I'm actually going to go ahead and move up here. I really don't know though. And I'm sad. I'm sad. I knew 3 of them were there, but there was 3 of us. I have full HP. Unfortunately, I didn't have my ultimate, which I guess wasn't the best thing in the world. But Rengar and Alistar are both sitting on 50% HP, which means they could really have helped me pretty easily. I guess we could really have done something there. Rengar could have knocked up all 3 of them, which would have pretty much secured any of the kills. And again, unfortunately, Azir isn't really doing too well. He kind of needs to start getting a couple of kills. Maybe becoming a little bit sort of prominent in this game, I guess, because he's falling a little bit behind and he's kind of a lot less involved than their Azir, which is never a good thing. But I'm going to go ahead and actually pick this up here like this. And I'm actually going to go ahead and pick this up like this. Unfortunately, Rengar decided to take the kill, which is never a good thing. It would have been a lot better on me. But unfortunately, that is the way. Unfortunately, Azir has died to Draven. I'm not sure as to how that happened. Did he gank and fail? He must have, because Draven's body is there. I don't know. I don't know what that is. It's a little bit unfortunate when the mid laner is dying to the AD carry. But it doesn't really matter here. Going to go ahead and push this up a little bit. I don't have my ultimate, which I guess is not really the best thing. But I'm going to go ahead and continue to push anyway. And, yeah. Why not? So moving swiftly on, guys. Again, with regards to Jax, I think I can kill him pretty much one-on-one at any point, as long as I hit my ultimate and have my core temperature or whatever it is up. Then I think I can actually do something, but I'm not 100% sure. For some reason, he's actually going for a Rylai's, it looks like, which is probably going to be a bad thing. It makes him a little bit more tanky than I can deal with. And I'm not sure as to how good he will be in the late game. I'm not sure again as to how Azir scales or how good exactly he is. Unfortunately, Caitlyn not doing too well. 3 and 4. Azir though is 1 and 6. So that really is not the best thing in the world. I'm actually going to go ahead and pick up nothing yet. I do only have 1,000. I want to go straight for the Zhonya's. I think the Zhonya's would help me out quite a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and wait for that. Kayle is making her way up, so I'm actually going to go mid, despite the fact that Jax is pushing top out here. And I do have my ultimate. Kayle is now going down, which means it doesn't really matter. Let's go back top. Why not? A little bit of a wasted journey there to the mid lane, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and ping that Jax is missing because, well, he's missing. Draven and Kayle are both. What is he doing? I don't know what to say about that. That was pretty poor. I'm not sure as to why he decided to go around that way. And Nocturne is going to use his ultimate. I'm pretty sure they're probably going to pick up more kills. Yes, they are. Double kill for Azir there. Really, really poor on the part of our team. Again, I'm not sure as to why Rengar decided to go around that way. It was really, really silly. Draven has picked up a kill on Caitlyn. I'm going to go ahead and vote no. That's really, really silly. What would I vote? Yes, it's like 10 minutes into the game. I'm going to go ahead and move mid here. I'm not sure as to whether I will be able to do something. And I'm actually going to go ahead and move into mid lane here. I'm not sure if I'll be able to actually defend it. I might be able to do something here. I don't know though. I'm not really 100% sure. And I'm actually getting killed by Jax. And Alistar isn't really doing too much. And why is it taking so long to kill them? Alistar is going to get the double knock-up though. If they don't pick up kills here, it's going to be GG. It's that simple. Azir is struggling to pick up any kills whatsoever. Our Azir is so weak. And by weak, I don't mean him. I mean the champion. He deals no damage. Like literally 0 damage. It's never a good thing when your mid laner deals no damage. So unfortunately, I think we're going to struggle this game. To be fair, I decided to run into a 3 versus 2, which is probably not the best thing in the world. But again, we actually came up with a kill. It kind of turned out even in the end, based on what happened. But again, I probably shouldn't really rely on the team too much, because they aren't really doing too well at the moment. And it does mean that they're going to be a little bit weaker than their team. So I'm going to go ahead and wait for that, I guess. Unfortunately, that isn't the best thing in the world. I'm not sure as to what he's doing. I could potentially kill Azir on his own. But again, I'm not sure. Again, I don't really know what his abilities are. So, and I'm actually going to go ahead and just move up here. I don't really know what I'm doing. He does have double buffs though, and that deals a lot of damage. It's rather annoying. Rengar is coming in with his ultimate here. Alistar has given it away slightly. I'm really not sure as to why he decided to do that. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and potentially try and take him here. Oh my god, he's AD Nocturne. He deals so much damage. Caitlyn does nothing. Azir actually picked up a kill though, so I guess that's a bonus. Caitlyn does no damage at the moment. For some reason she has 2 mana pots. Don't know what that is. And let's see. Nocturne has built AD with a Warden's Mail. So Nocturne is very, very strong in fact. And I didn't really notice that. I wouldn't really have went so ham if I would have known that he had a blade essentially. Did he use the blade on me? Yes he did. Actually I don't know if he did. I'm pretty sure he didn't, but still. It's rather annoying to play against someone with a blade, especially when he's a little bit fed. I think he has 7 kills, which again is not the best thing in the world for us, and that was kind of obvious. And Alistar is actually going to go ahead and pulverize over the wall there, and Jax is going to go ham. Alistar is going to flash. Jax is going to get pushed back by the ultimate. Azir actually played very defensively there, despite the fact that Alistar was there. I'm not really sure as to what's going on. I'm pretty sure that Jax is going to get away here. And I'm just going to go ahead and harpoon him in the face for the win. Oops, I overcooked myself. Moving down, I'm not really sure again as to what is going on. I think I'm going to finish my Leandris as my next item. And hopefully that may be able to give me something. I don't even know. They've got double blade though, which is so annoying. Nocturne is going to be able to take that pretty easily, considering that we were top as 3. Which probably actually wasn't the best move, thinking about it. But regardless, going to go ahead and move on anyway, and I'm farming like a boss. And I'm going to go ahead and do this. And just continue to farm up here slightly. And there we go. We actually only got one of those 3 creeps, which is probably not the best thing in the world. I'm actually going to go ahead and put this down in this bush. And again, I have to remember to keep my thingy up. Oh my god, that damage. That damage is so overpowered. What the flip is that? No idea. I do have a Zhonya's though, so in that situation I don't think I would have died, but maybe. I don't know. Hopefully I don't get like queued over the wall or something. There we go, not too bad. Actually going to go ahead and do nothing, I don't think. I'm really not sure, again, as to what to get. I might get one of these. Yeah, stuff it. Stuff it! Let's get it. Actually also going to get a couple of health potions here, because why not? I'm going to go ahead and move up to top lane. Here it is. Kind of a little bit pushed. There are a couple of creeps there, and Azir is actually going to go and take them, despite the fact that Azir isn't doing too well this game, which again is not the best thing in the world. Caitlyn has fortunately picked up a kill though, which is obviously a bonus. I'm not really sure again as to what Azir is doing. So annoying. So annoying, in fact. He's just took so much farm when there really is no point. Rengar, I think, is going to potentially die here. There's nothing that we can do. That's so annoying. If Jax wasn't there, then that was a double kill. That's really, really annoying, in fact. As you can probably tell with this commentary, guys, my sort of energy with this game has dropped significantly on the basis that the team didn't really pull their weight. And Azir is very, very strong. Nocturne also got quite a lot of kills from his ganks, which again is a problem and is very, very hard to deal with here. Azir has got caught though, so Azir is going to go down there to Caitlyn, which I guess is a bonus. But again, we're probably going to struggle this game. And again, we haven't actually had a 5v5 team fight, so there is no kind of real indication here. By the way, I did have a Zhonya's in that sort of fight there. I could have used that when Jax jumped on me. That might have been able to secure the kill, but regardless, going to go ahead and move up here anyway. I'm not sure as to why Nocturne and Jax didn't actually take that turret, but regardless, Azir again is going to go into the top lane. Which means I'm going to kind of get denied a little bit of farm there, which is never a good thing considering that I'm the guy on the team that kind of does the damage. Caitlyn isn't really doing too well here. That's so OP. Oh my god, really? Really? I have no idea as to what to say to that. That's so annoying that they both stayed alive. Did I pick him up? Yay! Kale for the win! Too good. Oh my god, you have to back off. This is so OP. What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't even know. I don't even know what Azir's abilities are. Again, it's kind of weird. I've watched the spotlight, so when I say I don't know what they are, I mean I know what they are, but I don't really know how to play him. And I've never saw him played, so I haven't really yet grasped what he's doing. I'm actually going to go ahead and potentially take that. I'm really not sure. I don't know what to say. It's like 2 versus 4 and they're still able to kill me. Jax is going to be on cleanup duty here. That is going to be GG, despite the fact that we should have won that fight. We should be winning these fights. Are they that far behind? I don't know. We should be winning these fights. It's that simple. It's 4 versus 4 anyway, wasn't it? I don't know. It's going to be a free inhibitor anyway, regardless of the outcome. I'm not sure as to, again, why we're losing these fights. I don't think that that was the 5-man team for them, so I don't really think it was that much of a problem. Caitlyn is very weak, so it doesn't really matter if she's in the fight anyway, I don't think. Also, she's very easy to kill with a Jax and a Nocturne. We have to be a little bit careful here. I'm actually going to go ahead and push up mid lane a little bit. I'm actually going to go ahead and push this up here. Unfortunately, Draven might have got caught here. He is potentially going to get caught. Jax is coming back round though. Alistair is actually going to pick off Draven here, and Draven is going to go down, and Azir is potentially going to come and steal that kill, but he's not going to get there. I'm going to go ahead and come up here. I'm not sure if I'll be able to actually get him or not. We are going to be able to, I think, pick up this kill here. And Alistair is going to get the flash headbutt, which is going to be a bonus here. There we go. We're going to go ahead and get the shutdown. I've got no idea as to what exactly is going on. I know that Azir is around. Where is Azir? Oh, he's on the turret. Never mind. Going to go ahead and just drop a couple of harpoons here. I'm also going to go ahead and keep my abilities up here. So I'm really not sure as to what's going on. I'm actually going to go ahead and do that. And unfortunately, we're not going to be able to pick up the kill here. I am kind of tanking a little bit, though. We might be able to actually pick up the kill. I'm really not too sure as to what's going on. Go. Run away. Oh my god, run away. Run away. Run away, please. 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 Come. I make the move, and again, I'm on my own. I don't really expect that to happen, considering we're all, like, here. And she's the only one left. Just kill her. It's that simple. At least to me. Obviously, me and my team aren't on the same sort of wavelength here, and we're not sort of reading each other. I want to go very, very ham, but I think that's because I'm actually doing okay, and I do quite a lot of damage, but maybe they're a little bit more skeptical as to how much damage they do. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really reading the situation too well. I think I'm going to go ahead and play a little bit conservatively here, because at the end of the day, that's the way that my team is playing, and if I'm playing go ham all the time and they're playing conservatively, then it's not really going to work out. Why are there two people bottom? Regardless, I'm actually going to go ahead and push out top a little bit here. Jax, for some reason, is going to try and solo. It's not really going to work. This could potentially work out well for us on the basis that I do have my ultimate, and Jax is going to get killed. I'm actually going to go ahead and potentially kill Nocturne here. He is going to go ahead and pick up Kayle as well. And obviously Jax is already dead. We might be able to actually do something here. Draven is coming down, which is never a good thing. I'm actually going to go ahead and go like this. Oh my god, what the hell is that damage? I think he just got like 3 crits in a row. We are actually going to lose that turret, unfortunately. That's so annoying. So annoying. They also got the Baron as well, so we didn't really do well. Despite the fact that Rengar was actually there, we still lost the Baron, so this isn't really looking too good. Again, we can win team fights. Caitlyn needs to get a Last Whisper, which she does now have, but she is going for a Blade, which is a very, very bad idea, I think. In my personal opinion, I'm not really 100% sure as to why she would go for a Blade in this situation, but it doesn't really matter. Actually going to go ahead and do this. And there's a turret. Don't even try. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's that simple. I don't know why she's doing things without me. I pushed up as soon as that turret was there. Having fun is not running against the enemy team and dying. That's not really a fun thing to do. Moving on swiftly, this Caitlyn's being a bit of an idiot here. Unfortunately, Draven is way too strong, and there's not really much that anyone can do against him. He's got a Guardian Angel. How many kills does he have? He has 8 kills. We're 9, 9, and 7. We've got 2, 5, 4, 5, 9, 7 Caitlyn, who's actually doing okay in kills. But again, I don't really think she's doing too well in her play. I think her positioning is a little bit weird. Or weak, rather. But again, that's just me. I'm not really being too harsh. I don't want to be harsh. I'm just sort of telling it how it is. Moving forward anyway, Azir has put up a little turret thing, which I guess stopped the siege somewhat. And I'm going to go ahead and just move up. Kayle has took red here, which maybe not. Kayle took blue. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't think there's anything we can do. Again, they do have Baron on 2 people. I'm not sure as to who those people are. But we do have to be a little bit careful. I don't think we can win team fights at this time. Their team is way too strong. They have a lot of kills on every sort of person, I guess. And I don't know what was going on there. I thought he was trying to attack me, but apparently he was just running away, which I guess is a bonus. I don't think that the rotor was a good item. In fact, I think it was a bad item. It probably was a waste of money. Again, I don't really know what to do. We're just kind of running around at the moment as a team, doing nothing. I guess we're waiting for them to push, but it kind of isn't working or isn't going as fast as we would have liked. Alistair is somewhat chasing Jax for some reason. I'm not really sure as to why. Kayle is coming down the mid lane along with Draven and Nocturne and Azir, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful here. I'm not too sure as to what went on there. Azir tried to get a little bit of damage down. I'm actually going to go ahead and that turret's gone. It's gone. That's really poor. We got kind of out-rotated there. I should really have read that situation. It was kind of obvious that that was going to happen. And moving on, Alistair is actually going to go top. I'm going to go top here as well. I'm just going to go ahead and finish those off. Jax is going to get picked up, which is a bit unfortunate for their team. I'm actually going to go ahead and do this. There might be the potential to actually do something here. I really don't know. We're actually going to go ahead and potentially pick up the kill there on Draven. I'm not too sure, though. We're going to have to wait for our little bar of cooldown to come off cooldown. Can we actually do this? I don't know. Pop it. Pop it. Okay, so we might actually be able to do something here. There we go. We're actually going to go and pick up the kill there. 4 of them are dead, so we're actually going to potentially be able to pick up a couple of turrets off the back of this as well. And Kayle is going to get her respawn stopped, which is obviously a bonus. Going to go ahead and move forward here. And that slow is just so long. We need to kind of pick this up here, I think. Take this. Okay, so not too bad here. We actually took this. We can now back off. Really, really well played there. They don't have our inhibitor as well, so that's obviously a bonus for us. So, really well played there to the guys. I'm going to go ahead and put well played, despite the fact that, again, I've been kind of downplaying them all game. I guess now that it's kind of later in the game, it's becoming more insignificant. And by that I mean the fact that it's going later. It means that everyone's kind of getting to the point now where they're all doing pretty much, you know, damage. Kaylin has a blade now. She also has the 45% crit rate as well as the Last Whisper, so she can pretty much take out anyone she would like, but unfortunately she doesn't have any defense, so we have to be a little bit careful with that one here. I'm also going to go ahead and look at what I can buy. Nothing is the answer. I think I'm going to get one of these, because I wanted to get one of these from the start, but I ended up sort of getting a lot of other things. I do have a Zhonya's. I probably should get a Death Cap as well. I'm kind of running a little bit low on AP, 379, despite the fact that I don't really know as to what's gone on there in the chat. Oh my god, F you, I need that Kate, no team play. Oh, is he talking about blue? I think putting it to Kate is better anyway. I don't know why he's moaning at that. Azir is a little bit weaker at the moment, so it's a bit unfortunate. Unfortunately, he's not going to go AFK. It is kind of obvious. People who do that are so funny. Oh, I'm going AFK. No, you're not. You're just going to come back in the game in like 10 seconds. It's so obvious. And for some reason, Rengar has used his ultimate, so I've got no idea as to why. Are we going to win here? We're going to win here. I have no idea as to what is going on. Unfortunately, Draven actually is going to own me. He's also going to pick up Kate here. Draven wasn't focused. Draven is going to clean up, it seems. Azir, for some reason, has just killed himself. That is going to be GG well played, unfortunately. I kind of baited that hard, and I didn't really know if all of them were next to me. They should have been. It should have been 5 men here, ready to follow up, and we would have potentially killed that. Unfortunately, I guess we ended up losing the game. That is going to be GG, I think. Actually, I'm not too sure if they can finish this, but they probably can get this top turret, which I guess is a little bit unfortunate. Then again, look at this. The minions in the mid lane are actually sieging pretty hard here, which I guess is a bonus. They're not going to get anywhere on the basis that they now have super minions as well. But, I guess we're not going to lose. Then again, we've practically lost 2 inhibitors down with a Draven that's so fed. I literally can't do anything against him. He like 2-shots me. Oh god, Caitlyn's a kid. Mom jokes, really? Really? Honestly, people who do mom jokes are just a little bit pathetic. I mean, come on. Come on! Doesn't really matter. Moving on anyway, gonna go ahead and just take this, I guess. We do have the Wotus, so I think we can just go ahead and tank this to some extent. Unfortunately, yet again, for about the 20th time this game, I've overcooked myself because, you know, it's the only way to play. No idea as to what exactly is going on here. Jax has picked up Caitlyn. I don't even know as to why is Caitlyn contesting the Nashor on her own. Mind blown. And Jax is actually coming down here. There might be the potential to actually do something here. Jax is now coming around. There could be the potential to actually do something. I'm really not too sure, but I'm going to go ahead and put a ward here like this. And hopefully he should potentially die here. No, the fail flash! I'm coming down. Oh my god, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Well, that really worked. There we go. He deals so much damage. So overpowered. I'm going to go ahead and... what am I even going to do? I'm going to go ahead and pick up this, and I'm just going to leave it like that. I think I'm probably going to get a death cap, despite the fact that, again, we're kind of going to have to defend now for the next sort of 4 minutes or so. 3 or 4 minutes. Because double super minions coming into the base is not really going to work. Our team has destroyed a turret. Oh, Azir's turret. Does that class as actual turret? How much gold do we get for that? Moving on. Anyway, gonna go ahead and just finish off these here. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and hold top lane, considering that no one else really wants to. And again, I overcooked myself. This is not on purpose, by the way. I just forget that I'm even playing Rumble. Oh yes. So moving on again. I'm not really getting anywhere in this top lane. I'm just kind of stuck. Oh my god, he's doing so much damage. OP. And kill him, damn it. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and push this again. Unfortunately, we're not really making any room at all, because every single time that I finish a wave, I just get another one coming in straight away. There we go. I no longer can be bothered with that. I'm actually going to go ahead and go back to spawn to get a death cap here. It should really help us out a little bit. And I really do need a void staff, to be fair. I can't kill any of them because I don't have no void staff, and they've all got magic penetration or magic resist to some extent, I think. Yeah, pretty much, I guess. And Azir kind of wasted his ultimate there. We were all behind him, so there was no need to do that. If they engaged, it would have potentially actually not really done too well. Moving on. You have to be a little bit careful here. There we go. We actually did pick up the kill. Oh my god, Jax is still alive! Anyone? That's GG. Jax? What? I couldn't even see Jax. He'd like disappeared. But that is GG, well played. It is that simple. There is no way now that we can defend. 1, because Caitlyn has no health, and 2 is because Caitlyn can get one-shotted by Azir, and 3 is because it's actually 3 versus 2. And Draven's still alive is another bonus. Unfortunately, this is not really going to be good. Draven's just going to go ahead and finish it off now on his own, which I guess is a bonus. He's actually going to go ahead and potentially kill Caitlyn here. There we go. GG, well played. 10, 11 and 15. Unfortunately, that is what it is. Azir struggled too hard in that game. Draven got a little bit too fed, and unfortunately we ended up moving into teamfight phase, not really doing too much because, you know, it was kind of 1 versus 5. Draven decided to cut himself in half, which is kind of a bit weird, but moving on anyway, guys. I do hope you enjoyed, despite the fact that we kind of played a little bit poorly. But again, it is my first game ever with Rumble, so I do hope you forgive me for that. But anyway, guys, again, I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to subscribe by clicking the annotation underneath the continue button. Also, be sure to rate and comment, guys. It does help me out a lot. And any recommendations are also greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I do hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.